I just made the decision that I wanted to change. So here it is. Okay, the next thing is one of the things that's come up quite a bit in the last couple of weeks has been people who are again focused on building these directories or using my listing, listable, listify, listing pro, all those sorts of WordPress based plugins and themes and frameworks. I really don't recommend that going forward. I recommend if you're really interested in building an empire of directories to or that sort of authority site, approach to build very focused, very narrow, finite focused directories. So micro directories, tiny directories where there's only a finite number of listings that you can actually add to the directory because it keeps you very focused. And I actually recommend using something like Beacon. I just built this today. It took me the better part of 30 minutes, and you can build a literally an endless supply of these assets, these little mini assets. In this case, these are all affiliate products. So you can see the ones that actually have affiliate products or programs that I'm involved in, like Circle, for an example, Heartbeat, for an example. This one doesn't. Ghost, I do with the hosting we use. Podia, I do. So all of these that I just literally built today, irrespective of the 2021 copyright here at the bottom, this literally took me a half hour today at most, and that was only to sort of spice up the visual imagery a little bit. But what's really great about these is you can actually do as many of these in local niches. It could be profession. I mean, so each one of these is super duper easy to create, right? And you can do as many of these as you could. This could be a directory of real estate agents in a small town. It could be a directory of affiliate products the way it is now in a niche. It could be a directory of meditation teachers, of sushi restaurants in a medium-sized city, and you can change the layout of all these. I'm using this tool called Beacon, which is really great for this, and I'm going to be doing a small group cohort probably on the 18th of May. So you can see these are affiliate commissions. If someone clicks on that, if you can see this in the browser bar, here's my affiliate link. So I get paid for anyone who starts on Podia from this link. Now, the other thing that's very cool about these sorts of resource library directories that I'm building here is they are embeddable, right? So I can take this entire directory as I did here. So if you go, oh no, that's our course community. Oh, here it is. Okay, so if you go to our membership site that runs on Ghost, right, you can see this is just a blog/membership site, and this is just today. I added May 11th, 2022. That's me. I added that directory to a blog post, right? So you can see now we've added a living, editable, evolving, browsable directory of our favorite e-commerce software solutions, blah 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 blah, and boom, right? As you scroll down, here is a searchable directory embedded in Ghost. So anyone who lands on this page is now going to have the ability to search, navigate, find, refine, filter, categorize. All this is completely portable, right? So these directories are portable. So if I search for, let's say, Gumroad, you can see instant search. There's Gumroad right there. All right. If I wanted to search for Podia, you'll see the same thing. Podia will show up. Right? So you could do this again. I simplified it, so I took out the filters, the categories, and the formats. But you can really do this not quite as sophisticated as you could do with a really robust WordPress theme. But who cares? Why would you want to? Just build micro sites like this and just do a new one every day. As a matter of fact, I have a person now in my virtual assistant orbit who's a friend too, and she's going to be part of this 30-day challenge that we're doing. she's going to be building these for us, right? So I'm not even going to be doing the work. I'm going to be picking a niche and just telling her to, have fun. And she has no experience in web development, design, online marketing, nothing. She just basically does data entry work and does email outreach work. She'll send emails out for our outreach campaigns. But, part of this is to teach her a new skill that she can actually use to build these little assets for herself, but also to demonstrate how easy this whole approach is using a tool like Beacon and all the cool and creative things that you can do with these directories once you build them. And I really recommend just sticking with, 10 to 20 listings per site in the very beginning. Like, keep it super duper simple. Like, I literally, this says 7, there might be 10 here altogether. There's also a video of me, talking about all this stuff so that folks can actually get an idea as to how to monetize some of these, et cetera, et cetera. Anyway, I'm babbling, but the bottom line is if you want to build these sorts of sites, if you want to use the tool that I use and recommend, if you want to see how we're doing it and all the cool and creative ways you can monetize these sort of sites, no experience, no heavy, sort of plugins or tech or, WordPress themes, none of that. You have some very simple designs like this one here, and there are a couple other really directory centric. This is probably the least directory centric of the designs that are in the directory design themes within the this software. Um, I just happen to like this kind of aesthetic for my own stuff. But if you wanted like a really kind of hero sort of search form and all that sort of more conventional directory style appearance, that's easy to do as well. Anyway, if you're interested in building this sort of online business where you can literally launch a different micro authority site every day, you can switch it up every day, do different sorts of you could do books, you could do movies, you got fun with this, affiliate products, restaurants, people that you like, actors. I mean, movies. It doesn't matter. You know, like use your imagination, and literally you can go as wide, as deep, or as wacky with this sort of directory approach that you want. And then if you have a main site, like something like this, or no, this is actually our learning platform. Where is it here? Yeah, it's here. So if you have something like a ghost blog or a circle community or something like that where you can actually, embed these directories, I can just continuously add all of these different directories that are really resource libraries of my favorite podcasts, my favorite whatever, you know, people. We can actually take the authors here for an example. You can see here, meet our authors. There's not many, but I could make a directory of all of the authors on our platform, right? So myself, and some of these other authors, we could have a really fun searchable directory posted on Ghost where folks could actually search the the members if there was a lot of us and we wanted a more cool and creative way of displaying all the folks who are writing content for our community. Anyway, I think I've described this well enough. If you're interested in joining us, I'll have a link below that you can sign up. The cohort will be very small, like 5 people. All these cohorts are designed to be very tiny and are really meant to deliver a transformative result rather than a more kind of learning sort of, reading a PDF or watching a video or listening to an audio, etc., etc. Okie doke. Thanks so much for watching. As always, if you're interested in joining us, you can check it out at the link below or send me an email, mindfulmarketplace@gmail.com. I expect this will fill up quickly. It's not free. We'll have some scholarship discounts available for those of you who are really on a budget. So if you're interested in that, inquire sooner rather than later. And if you don't get into this cohort, I'm sure we'll do more of these over the summer too. Thanks again, and have a wonderful day.